So, without further ado, today's channeling is going to be with ruby. I've got this beautiful piece of rough ruby here. You do not need to have gem grade quality when it comes to semi-precious stones like ruby or emerald or sapphire. As an example, when you're doing therapeutic work or spiritual work with crystals, which is very good news because then you can get pieces that aren't exorbitantly expensive, and you can also get bigger pieces, which are always fun to work with. So I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't channeled from ruby before, because this is actually one of my faves. I have a lot of faves, admittedly, but this is one of my faves. I work with ruby a lot in my own personal process. So here we go. For those of you who have your rubies, feel free to hold them. And of course, you can do that even for those of you who watch the recording later this week. Or you can always hold a piece of quartz to tune into the frequencies of the channeling as I begin. And immediately I feel this crystal's energy. I didn't feel it travel. Oftentimes I feel it travel, up the arm and into the body, but no, boom, right away I felt my root chakra respond to the energy of this crystal. And I can definitely feel like the energy of my root chakra like expanding. There's definitely more chi flowing there. And ruby is such a therapeutic crystal for the root chakra. And the root chakra is so fundamental. A lot of times people focus on, the third eye in terms of psychic ability, or the crown in terms of connecting to divine, to the divine, or maybe the heart, but the root is fundamental. The root is our foundation. It's survival, it's shelter, it's making ends meet, it's health, it's thriving, it's vitality, all the foundational aspects and elements that we need in life to survive and to build on in order to thrive, and prosper and be joyful and be happy. I had a teacher who said to me once, if your root is out of balance, it starts to throw everything else off. And I have certainly seen that in my work. So for those of you who feel like, even those of you, it's telling me, even those of you who are going through transition, or you're looking to make foundational changes, we're heading into 2020. And usually at this point in time, people start to reflect on the past year, what has worked, what hasn't worked, what you have achieved, what you have yet to achieve, where you're at in life. This is a time of year too when a lot of people question their path, where they're moving forward, what they want to create for themselves in the next year. And again, without the foundation, if you do not have the foundation set, you can't build the building. And it's the same thing with anything else. So looking at those foundational aspects of your life, of your health, of what you've created and are seeking to create. The root chakra I'm being shown is also, it's family, it's tribe, it's community. And so looking at all of these elements in our lives and seeing, are they in alignment? Are they healthy? Are they thriving? Is there work here that I need to do? And what's coming through from Ruby is, if you find that there are areas of your life, even abundance in terms of our foundational abundance. People oftentimes think of abundance in terms of having lots and lots of stuff, but abundance is being able to eat. Abundance is being able to pay your bills. Abundance is being able to house and to clothe yourself, to be able to provide yourself with transportation and the things you need for your daily substantial life, your physical life, as well as the needs that come from relationship and community and other people. So if you find that there are areas where you need to work on, this stuff to improve your life, or to help create a solid foundation for what you're seeking to build in the next year, you can work with Ruby and Ruby's energy to help support you in this. And again, there's this reminder of, in order to be able to grow and expand, you must be able to deepen. You must be able to anchor. You must be able to solidify. I'm getting tons of chills here. You must be able to solidify and really be able to root down to sustain the branches and the growth of everything that you're seeking to do. We always think of growth as going up this way, but if you look at the natural kingdom, especially the plant world, growth is also going down, deeper and deeper, and spreading further into the earth and connecting with the richness of the earth, the nourishment, the sustainability, the wisdom that comes from growth and patience. And again, all of this is coming from this ruby energy to support you. I'm reminded of a fellow crystal healer who said to me that you can never go wrong getting yourself a ruby, because it always gives back either 3 to 10-fold. So there's this really rich, sustaining, grounding energy that's happening right now, just even in my whole system, because I'm also in that place where I'm like, okay, doing the yearly review, both in terms of my work, my business, but also my home and family life, and what I'm seeking to build and create in 2020. And a reminder, just even for myself personally, how nourishing and sustaining and supportive this ruby energy is, and the necessity of the root chakra in terms of being able to sustain and support all our other levels of beingness and growth. And being able to nourish and support all of that. And so I'm starting to feel the channeling wind down, but really, really very, very powerful energy coming from Ruby. And again, too, this message of being able to root down in your own power, in your own body, being able to really connect with that, and the connection of the earth in terms of this, vital relationship that we have with ourselves and from whence we came, and how we build. So that's the message. That's the message and medicine from Ruby, and really beautiful, really powerful. I'm grateful that I was able to share that with you guys. And again, for those of you who might be joining in this a little later, just a reminder that you don't need gem quality for that, to have that really powerful energy experience from Ruby. So that's this week's channeling. I hope that was of service to all of you. So thanks so much, everybody. Take great care and be blessed.